Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm very excited to film this video and try out some new makeup bits. Let me pick up my camera so you can see. I've got some new makeup items that I actually want to try. If you're new to my channel, let me just get that right, I think that's okay. But if you're new to my channel, you would know I actually don't have my engagement ring on because I went to the gym earlier. But I want to try out some makeup products because I am planning on doing my own makeup for our wedding. I love makeup. It's always been something that I just love doing, love watching on YouTube and TikTok. And it's something that will definitely calm me and make me feel amazing on my wedding day to do my own makeup. And that also is allowing me to buy a little bit more expensive makeup that I usually don't do. I usually just have drugstore makeup and maybe like one item that's a little bit more expensive. But to figure out what I like, I'm definitely indulging a little bit into more expensive makeup and seeing what works and what doesn't work. And I have a long time to figure it out, so that's also nice. But I've got a few bits and pieces here that I will show you guys, and some things that I've been using a little bit that I will also let you know what I think about that. But I'm just gonna jump in and get ready. Hida's dad is coming over for dinner tonight, and then I at least look a little bit presentable. But in between, I'll just speak also just a little catch up of how it's going. My mirror is actually here that I've set up here, and shame Hida actually helped me with. I was like, I need to invest into a tripod, and I'll put footage into the video where he like came with the like ironing plank, I don't know what you call it, to help me to use it as a tripod. So quite interesting from my side what it looks like. But I'm gonna every now and again just look into the camera here to see actually what I'm doing. But I'm gonna start with prepping my face, and I use this moisturizer. I've used this since I have I used to have very bad hormonal cystic acne. You can actually still see my scarring, like you can still see it here, and on this side I think this side is maybe a little bit better. I'll actually put up a photo of what it used to look like because it came up this week as a memory on my phone, and I was just like, holy cow. Anyway, so when I actually went onto that, the doctor told me to use Cetaphil because there's literally no like harsh ingredients in. So I've just since then kept on using it, and my face is very sensitive, like it's already just going red from touching it. But yeah, so this has always been something I've used now for like probably like 9 years. So that's that. And then usually, I forgot now, but I will sometimes also before this go in with the vitamin C. I just saw that and immediately went in with this. This is from Garnier, and I don't always use it. I use it maybe like 2 times in a week, then I feel like the effect is better than using it every day. But that's something I've also been using. I'm very light on my face products. Anyways, just due to my skin being a bit more sensitive, but it is now. Maybe I'll take a tiny bit more. But yeah, I'm gonna do my makeup, and this is not my bridal makeup that I will do. This is just my day-to-day makeup, but using hopefully products I will use on my wedding day. But on the topic, it has been going good in like the wedding planning things and looking into different like places we want to get married and vendors and all of that. I will definitely very soon give you guys like a proper update of how it's going there and where we are at with all that planning and everything. But it's very much like in the planning phase and like figuring out phase of what we want. I forgot my makeup brushes. Let me go grab it. Okay, got them. This is actually the one. It's Zoeva. I don't know if you can see that, just like a foundation brush, and I just put my foundation on my hand, and then I just like warm it up here at the bottom, and then I grab a little bit as I go. And this is the I love this and the way it sits on my skin. It's the Dream Radiant Liquid Foundation by Maybelline, and I have a feeling that, why is it not focusing? Yeah, that's what this one is. And I have a feeling that this will be the foundation for on my wedding day. There's maybe one other one I want to try out, but yeah, I always start with a little bit, not too much, and more like on the outside of my face, and then yeah, I go a little bit in the middle. But yeah, I definitely want to have not too cakey and not too much product on my face. But yeah, on the wedding things, it's very exciting. Yeah, thinking of all of that, I actually went last weekend with all my close friends. It was 6 of them that I went with, and we did some wedding dress shopping. We just went to, it's in Deurne, at the Konings, I think it's called Palace or something. A very big variety of wedding dresses in the Netherlands. So we went there and I fitted like, I think 6 different dresses, and it was just nice to have them around. We had some Prosecco, and then we went for a nice lunch together, and that has just been so amazing. I was so stressed because I'm definitely not someone that likes that attention on me, but after like the, I think, second dress that I had on, I was like, yeah, these friends are so amazing and so supportive, and just there giving me the nicest like feedback, and just, yeah, I'm very, very thankful for my friends. So, and it was also variety. There were 2 of my Dutch friends, Sophia, that's obviously Canadian, and then I had 3 of my South African friends. So it's like a nice mixture of like people, which is always nice. My arm, I think, thought I was walking, got my 10k steps in. Always go down my neck to make sure it's blended in. But yeah, very little. I've still got that much on my hand. I always put out way too much. I need to get better in it. But maybe on my wedding day I do a tiny bit more. But I also want to do the underpainting with some like liquid bronzer and blush, which I have not practiced or done before, but that's something I'm looking into doing just for the makeup to last longer. And then before I blend out what's on my face with my beauty blender, I just quickly put on my concealer, and this is actually the NARS one, and it's called the Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I have it in medium 1 custard. And I'm not gonna lie, this is definitely not my favorite concealer. I used to, before this, use the Max Factor one, and that one just sat way better on my face. This one is a little bit more drying for my liking, and I bought this based on research I did. And I guess you need to figure out what sits good on your skin and not. So will not be using this for my wedding day, except if I figure out a way that I should be using it. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. It's only the 4th time I'm thinking of that I'm using it right now, so I still need to figure it out. I bought myself this brush just at Ethos. It's like a drugstore, just to like blend it out a little bit on the eye, and I don't put too much, just like a dot in the beginning of the eye. But yeah, I'm not gonna proper blend it out now. Let it just sit for a little bit, and then I'll continue, and then I will just go with I need to clean this, so yeah, just basically blend it in a little bit in these areas where the brush can leave some strokes. But I do feel like what I like about the brush is my skin is not like pulling, like sometimes with this I want to get it down my neck and it's like pulling way more than a makeup brush for me. So yeah, just go like that and around my head, just blending it all in, and yeah, then I continue with the eyes. But yeah, so I did wedding dress shopping, and I definitely know which type of dress I like, and I will design it in South Africa probably. It's just cheaper that way, and then I can have it exactly the way I want it, because even though I like the type of dress that I was fitting, there was still it was still not perfect. So and I already went, this was my 3rd time going for dresses, so definitely have an idea by now. Let's see what the makeup looks like. I don't know if you can proper see. Can you see? It's very much, you can still see all my imperfections, but it's like just makes my skin look like skin. But it definitely like evens out all the redness and whatever. And actually, if I see, yeah, my eyes look quite okay now. So yeah, but you still just see like, I don't know, like just dark circles. Like you can't see it on the camera that much, but in real life you can. So definitely want to explore a bit finding better concealers. But anyways, on Wedding Talk, I'll definitely make a video as to where I am currently, where we are currently on the planning schedule for that, and then also yeah, just things I figured out along. So that will definitely be coming. Let me quickly think, what am I doing next? I'm setting the face. I don't want to set too much just because it's in the evening. It's just Hida's dad coming over, so yeah, wouldn't need that much. I have the Laura Mercier powder. I've always wanted to try this. If you've seen like probably like 3 videos back maybe, I bought this already and I tried it for the first time last week, and yeah, such a game changer in like setting makeup, and your makeup lasts forever. I definitely want to figure out where on my face I do want to put it, but definitely in the middle of my face where I tend to get, I'm not that oily, but I definitely do get oily. And then around my chin area, and then next to my nose, like, and on my nose. I think these are parts that I will definitely sit with this, and maybe here at the bottom, and the rest probably with the bronzer, but I'll just go lightly over with what's left. And then I will set my eyelids a little bit. I need to get a smaller puff thing for that actually, but I do press it on my hand. I take it from the lid, whatever is in there, and then I do press on my hand just to get, not go immediately in with like a heavy hand. And then I will set my lids. Actually, I'm gonna leave my bottom not set and just see also how that goes. Otherwise I feel it just goes too dry, and it's not because of the powder necessarily, I don't think so, but anyway, it's a lot to figure out. But now at least my face is completely set. Let's close this up. Usually I will also go with my big brush actually, and just whatever is left in the capsule, just also set whatever I have on my neck, because I did go down there with my foundation. It's more for it to prevent a little bit of the transfer. But yeah, very happy with this. It blurs out your face completely. Oh, I forgot to try out my e.l.f. gripping primer. I'll actually try this in the neck, or like speak about it maybe like in a few weeks when I do my makeup in a normal vlog. Me putting out all my makeup here, I'm just not remembering to use it. Anyways, we'll get to that. I actually wanted to see how that goes, but anyways, let that go. I'm such a perfectionist, but I'll definitely do that like in a upcoming video. Then I use my bronzer. This is just from Rimmel. I definitely want to get different bronzers. I probably am gonna have like from Makeup by Mario, like his bronzers. But yeah, I'm just gonna do very lightly just because of tonight being home anyways. Take it down my neck as well, just like warming up. I feel like this camera is not showing too much the real colors. Oh, not sure exactly why I'm taking the brightness down a little bit. Maybe that helps, I don't know. I'm not a makeup artist. And then I always go with whatever is left over just on my eyes. And yeah, actually also on the wedding topic, I feel I've been confronted a little bit with the fact that I've got divorced parents. I definitely spoke about it before on my YouTube channel. When did it happen? it started in 2019 and I think it was finalized end of 2020. No, I think it was finalized end of 2019. Yeah. So it's been quite a while. It's been 6 years ago, but it definitely was dragged out and a lot of things happened. And I did share a video before about it, and I'm not going to speak about it now, but I definitely am going to film a video. It might be the one after this or two after this, but the video that I uploaded before, I'm getting so much comments still till this day on that video, at least once a week, of someone, you know, sharing their experience or how they're feeling or mentioning just something from my video. And I just want to give an update with like 6 years afterwards, having divorced parents, how do I see it now, more tips from my side. I'm never going to share my parents' story because yeah, I'll just never do that. That's their story. But I will definitely speak from my point of view, like what I've learned, what I would have done differently. And I think I want to share a lot about it because I just never thought I will be in this position, and I always viewed divorcing in such a different way until it happens with you. So I think that's why I want to speak about it a little bit. I just also go a little bit over my nose to bring in some warmth. Okay, not too much, just a little bit to brighten up the face. But yeah, so I'll definitely make a video with more detail just on from my perspective certain things. Then I'm going to use a blush, no idea where this is from, also not necessarily loving it, but it's the only one I have. I want to get my hands on the Rare Beauty blushes, or from Hailey Bieber, what's her brand called, Road Beauty. I think it's like this burnt red color that she has, and I very much want that. But yeah, I need a Sephora, so maybe when I visit my sister next time I will get it, or I need to order it to her house, and then when she visits me she brings it, because we don't have a Sephora anyway, and I don't want to pay like ridiculous prices for it. So I just basically go a little bit here and everywhere. And let's see, what else is that all? Yeah, the only other thing I will do now is open, sorry, I'll get back to my story now. The e.l.f. mist, I wanted to find like an affordable like setting spray, more one that I can use during my makeup as well. So I think I want to try this one also in different ways, not just the way I will use it now. But then I've done my research and like finding one that's actually like a proper setting spray that keeps it there, even though I think this one can also be used for that. But yeah, let me get this off. But yeah, so I will make that video more in depth into that. But yeah, the wedding process, definitely like somewhere during this week, I think 2 evenings ago, I was very much sad and like crying, and Hida was just listening to me and helping me. But you know, figuring out like what do you want for your wedding. Like my parents are not on speaking terms, and it was not an amicable divorce, if that, how do I open this? Wow, that took forever to take out, to take off. But yeah, my parents' divorce were not amicable, so it's very much, they are not on speaking terms, so it's very much confrontational. Like, what do I do on my wedding day? And I definitely want to look after myself. Like, I'm also like a big empath, and I don't want to like think anything of my parents' divorce. Like, it has taken enough time in my life, and this is my one day. I found a partner that is absolutely like a dream come true, and I want to like just have the best day with him and not be reminded of, you know, certain things. So I'll also speak a little bit about that on the video. But yeah, I've been very much like yeah, confronted with that a little bit. And if you have any advice or tips on that, let me know. I'm gonna try this. Maybe I should take it. Okay, let's give it a try. I hope it comes out. Let's see. Oh, it's quite a fine mist. Oh, that's super fine. You barely even feel it. A nice refreshing smell. It's the Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist, up to 16-hour wear. There was also a glowy one actually. But I was like, yeah, I don't want something too glowy. my memory is running out. But wow, my skin is honestly, I wonder if you can actually, can you see? My skin is just like, there's like a little hint of something. Yeah, I think that is quite nice. Very happy with that so far, and I don't even have to prime. Wow, my skin honestly looks so smooth. That looks incredible. If my base looks like this, at least just the base on my wedding day, I'll be so happy. Definitely would want a little bit more things to define my face, but wow. Anyways, very happy with that. I did not expect that. Let me quickly do my eyebrows. I still need to figure out also how to do this. I also lost my spoolie, but oh, that was a little bit harsh. I need to also tint it a little bit. But yeah, so definitely a video upcoming about divorced parents. But if you have any tips around that with wedding and what to do, and like, it's not an amicable divorce, so it's not like if they want speaking terms and like it was all okay, whatever, then yeah, different. But yeah, not the case, unfortunately. This I know is very harsh. I just lost my spoolie to actually like go through it when I went to my sister the other day. I have this Elf, yeah, I just took it out the package now, but it's the, what is it called, the Elf Pro Laminating Gel. I bought it for my sister when I was with her 2 weekends ago in what do you call it, in the UK. But how do I, oh, like this. Maybe I can first get rid of some of that powder. I do like the color of that powder. I think it fits very much my actual hair. If you also haven't noticed, probably didn't, but I am like growing up my hair. Like I love, it's like when you get older you just love all your natural things, but I love my natural color of my hair. And then I'm doing more like a balayage now, so like every 3 months I go and just like do this part here and then more lower down, and then my pony is still a bit more blonde, and I've been loving that. Okay, now it's the laminating part, but I need to figure out how do I get that out here. Ah, I think it's coming. Oh, don't know how I got that out, but anyways, here's some white on top, so I'm gonna get rid of quite a bit and see. I think it will dry down being clear. My sister sent me a picture of her eyebrows and I was like, oh, that's nice, I want that too. So I'm gonna take it up and then just bring it down a bit here. I don't want like too harsh of a like laminated eyebrow. I want it to look very natural, but sometimes it does just like fall down and lose, I guess, like it goes to all different directions. But I think that's nice. I will ask Guido also what he thinks, and he will know the type of makeup I will wear. My hair and my makeup I'll do myself, and I will like ask his opinion on that, because I can't get his opinion on the dress, but on that I'll definitely get his opinion. But I think that's nice. Let me show you where it is at now. Looks, yeah, need to clean them a bit. I don't know how that looks. Maybe I can definitely work on my eyebrows to do that better. And then let's see, I have 15 minutes left and I want to prep the food. I think I'm just gonna curl my lashes now and then put my mascara on, and then I'm done. I wanted to think if there's anything else I wanted to bring you guys up to date with. So that means that I am basically done. Just a little bit of, I guess, a catch up on wedding and divorce, and also like a general catch up on me. I've been working on myself to just be a little bit better, and that is still going up and down. Like definitely not consistent, but I'm also realizing like as long as I like, you know, am doing things, like that's all that matters. So I haven't actually meditated now for I think like 5 days, because it's been weekend and I have some days off, so then it goes out the window a bit. And then the previous time I was sick and I was like, not sick, I had also time off and I didn't meditate, and was like, no, I need to also do it those days. And I just come to realize also like, no, if I feel good that day and it's not something I want to do, it's okay. I don't want to make it like this chore, because I think I felt a little bit that it felt like a chore. I want to use it as a mechanism to ground myself. So if I feel overwhelmed, if I'm very busy, like I need to find that balance of like, sometimes yes, I need to push myself to do it, because otherwise you just living life and I'm forgetting about that. And once I'm doing, like, oh, I've got so much nice benefits from it. But it's also okay to sometimes just not do it. I'm using this is not my favorite mascara, it's a Paradise Big Deal from L'Oreal. I just have it. That's still one I will figure out what I will wear for the wedding day. Definitely will have a waterproof mascara, and I will have like some small individual lashes just at the end. So yeah, anyways, some extra information. But yeah, so I've been doing okay on those things, at least still working on myself. And I read my book further on the next steps to follow, which is a lot of writing on things. I will speak a little bit more when I actually have done it once, and then I can speak more clearly on that. But yeah, it's still ongoing, still working on that. But I am doing very good, very, very, very grateful, you know, to have the things I have in my life at this moment. Great friends, an amazing fiance, and I get to go to South Africa soon, which I'm just so happy about, beginning of next year. So yeah, cannot wait for that. We go to Durban first and then we go to Cape Town. But yeah, so I've been doing good, work has been going good, and yeah, trying to be a bit healthier. We also spoke about yesterday and putting our heads together just to, you know, feel our best when we go to South Africa, because we'll eat so much and indulge and we just want to feel good. And yeah, so just trying to be a little bit more mindful than usually, get our steps, and we have a target for once a week to get, what is it, like 60k steps in. But yeah, so that is my makeup done. This is a very basic makeup, no eyeshadow, just like whatever's left on the brush. But my skin is definitely looking very youthful, just the way I would want it to look on my wedding day. But anyways, I'm gonna end the video there. I'm gonna make some nice food now. We're doing like a four course dinner. So I'm gonna make some burrata type of starter, and then we're gonna do some shrimps, and then something with, what do you call it, gnocchi, mushroom gnocchi, and then I'm making like a cinnamon a blondie. So very excited for dinner, just like nice small portions. Just having his dad over and yeah, just catching up with him. And tomorrow I will try to edit the video if I get time, otherwise it will be up on Sunday. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here, and you will see some videos coming up about, yeah, my parents' divorce, at least my experience, what I've learned, and yeah, definitely some more makeup videos. I've been so much into makeup, so I will definitely figure out, it's not the makeup that I will, like the look I will wear for my wedding day, but for now I'm just trying to figure out the products that sits based on my skin, and I will like taste it like over the time, and then eventually we'll get into like actually practicing my look, or I will show you just when I have it, and so I don't have like opinions or anything on that, because it should just be what makes me happy. And yeah, I think that is it. I'm gonna go now, otherwise I'm repeating myself. But yeah, I'm so, like, honestly, like sometimes I wonder like if other people like online really speak truthfully like how their skin looks. But yeah, I don't feel 32 anyways, which is a good sign. I'm gonna go now. I'm just waffling. I hope it's going good with you guys, and I will definitely have a video up for next week. And yeah, thank you if you made it till the end of this video. Like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, and then I'll see you next week in a new video. Bye bye.